Hello everybody, it's SoundwaveSpectre here. You might have found your way to this video because you were watching one of my videos and all of a sudden you just hear my annoying voice start to dictate everything that's going on. You might think to yourself, why don't you just shut up and let me watch the video like all of his other no commentary videos? Well, my friend, let me answer that question with another question. As it stands right now, what is something people take for granted every day but need to play video games? One of the answers is vision, and that's something here on my channel I'm trying to fix. Imagine one day, God forbid, you lose your eyesight, and you're never able to experience the games you knew and loved again the same way. Some, like, most shooters, you might not even be able to play at all. Just take a second to watch any video game video, and just close your eyes and think if you could actually have any idea what's going on, where the characters are, what people are doing. Odds are you have no idea. If I wasn't saying what's going on in this video right now, you wouldn't have any idea. Except you know there's a goat around because you just heard the bah. That's about it. Now this has been a huge paranoid fear of mine, especially since my favorite types of games are strategy games that are buried in menus that you have to read, or shooters that require quick target acquisition. My goal here on SoundwaveSpectre's channel is to audio describe full games to the best of my ability so that I can give at least some of the experience back to those who have either lost or never had the ability to fully enjoy games that we all take for granted every day. The first one I'm releasing this Friday is Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm going to try and fill every audio gap with as much audio described information for those who are blind, low vision, cognitively impaired, or heck, even people who want to listen to video games in bed or while they're driving, as if it's their favorite audiobook. As it starts out, I'm only going to be doing single player games, as I'd imagine that's where most of the interest is. But if you guys want me to start doing my multiplayer games as well, I'm playing them anyway, so I might as well upload them if you people are interested. I am uploading on this channel a lot of no commentary videos. Honestly, between you and me guys, that's just to trick the algorithm to send my videos out. But if that's something you guys are interested in, I could totally do the multiplayer games as well. And if my channel gets big enough, I'll be able to convince my wife to audio describe with me as well. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Send all that out to people who you might think might be interested. That way I could get a male and female audio description voice, because I know sometimes if you listen to audio described and their voices are terrible, it kind of ruins the whole experience for everybody. My end goal is to grow the awareness of the need for audio descriptions to the point where all new games coming out hopefully will have this great accessibility tool. However, even when games do get to that point, hopefully soon, I'll still have a backlog of every game that came out prior to give back to people the games that they may have missed or they may be missing. So anyways, enough about me rambling here. Now let's show you it in action, now that you know. I'm playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint here. I'm clearing a checkpoint named Outpost Black Tiger. So here we go. Nomad and his squad, it's Fixit, Vasily, and Fury. They are all dressed in black in this game. That's the style I use. This game has great customization options. Nomad is wearing a balaclava and a beret. He is wielding an ACR assault rifle. It's silenced. Up ahead the base there is a little entry checkpoint, and Nomad takes a silent headshot out on him. Goes into the base. You can see the bodies on the floor. Blood's battered all over the wall from the headshot. He steps on something, which I still to this day don't know what that was. It just exploded. He activated her ability, which shows the location of nearby troops. So, as Nomad is sitting in the checkpoint entry, he picks up the body, knowing that there are enemies that can't see him by the red outlines that are shown through the walls, based off Fury's ability. Nomad, the player character, takes the body out and drops it outside the base and starts sneaking back in. He goes through the main entrance. There is a watchtower to the left, which they already cleared out, and there is a vehicle in the middle. Coming up, he has to hide real quickly because a an AYM. I haven't played this game that much, so excuse me. But it's this automated 4-wheel armored vehicle, which the wolves, the enemy faction in this game, are very tech heavy. Nomad sees through another pop of Fury's ability, so sees the red line, a soldier entering some sort of bunker on the left. Nomad takes aim and headshots. He's shot him aiming through a red dot sight. My Nomad, along with wearing the balaclava, he's wearing a beret, all black. He aims at another soldier, takes him out. He's just standing watch in front of a bunker. There, along this base, there's just lines of bunkers going up. Nomad sends up a drone, a surveillance drone, which the player is able to aim. When he aims at soldiers, they get marked, and it has a little arrow above their head, as well as intel getting marked as well. There's an enemy with an RPG by a mortar emplacement at the top of a hill on the top right. Watching down, there's a little jail. 2 enemies are seen patrolling another. Now, the player is commanding a sync shot, which is he marks the AI to all hit enemies at the same time with one coordinated synced shot. The drone continues to fly over. It's flying behind the enemy, who is holding an RPG rocket launcher. Excuse me. As he executes the go order for the sync shot, all the ghosts take him out. Take out their 3 targets. An enemy and his commander is walking through the base, and Nomad puts away the drone and starts to move up into the base. Standing at the edge of the checkpoint entry, still hasn't entered the base yet. He's crossing the street past the vehicle that was parked in the middle of the street and into the bunker where he had shot the enemy from before. He's trying to get an angle on the 2 patrolling. Sees one, takes him out with a headshot.
We need to pay attention to any intel we can find.
He's going down to the first enemy that he killed in the hangar. The hangar bunker. And checks if there's anything good on the body. Looks around a bit before exiting out the back. Heading along the left side of the base. There is a little intel marker. It's just a paper on a clipboard, which he goes up to hit square to investigate. He pulls out his smartphone and takes a picture of the intel that updates the map to the Scarba Valley Biovac, which is a rest point in this game. The automated machine is in the middle, and Nomad tries to throw a grenade, but I'm still new to this game, so I missed the grenade, alerting the enemies. The automated machine seems to be looking for him as he throws another grenade and misses again, because I'm just fantastic at video games. Deciding discretion is the better part of valor, Nomad sneaks around to an adjacent building. It's a storehouse. Grabs some ammo off the shelf. Takes cover. Looks outside and sees the vehicle is driving all over the place sporadically, trying to find out. Enemies are calling reinforcements. Nomad marked the vehicle to be shot at by the team. They do. Didn't do much though. Exiting out of back and enemies patrolling. Nomad fires away. He goes around to another building on the left. Crawls under the crawl space, and unfortunately the armored vehicle notices him and is now shooting at him under the building in the crawl space. He's taking a bunch of shots trying to get out. There's an indicator of the explosive radius of the mortar fire that the vehicle is shooting at him. Now in this game there's an injury mechanic, and he's critically injured, meaning Nomad can only have 1/3 of his health, and he has to actually sit down and heal himself. As he was trying to do so, he got shot in the back. Vasily, the team sniper, comes up, takes the enemy out, and picks up Nomad. Nomad limps, barely struggling, bleeding all over. You can see he's holding his left ribs. He's bleeding out his right arm and his right leg. He can only use his pistol in this state. It's considered the critically wounded state, and he limps all the way back to the storehouse. He sees some enemies because of Fixit's ability, Fury's ability on the left further down the road, firing into the storehouse. An enemy enters the storehouse. He fires his pistol, just sprays and prays as Nomad gets to the corner and starts healing. Vasily, again the team sniper, comes in to cover him a little bit. The AI in this game is actually pretty well. I was very surprised. For a game that launched without any AI, this game is very good. Nomad tries to find the best spot for cover. Takes a second to wrap bandages around his arm. And then on his leg as well. This will be able to get rid of the injury state, and he will be able to continue fighting as normal. A bunch of explosions are going off. Nomad gives the if you hold R1, there's the order wheel that comes up, and he gives the attack order. He does the cutthroat hand gesture. Vasily runs outside and starts shooting at the RPG at the top by the mortar emplacement, with Fury pushing up the road, laying heavy suppressive fire up there. Enemies alerted from behind. There's a little visual indicator.
They're on us. Engage
By the
hostiles.
time Nomad turns around, the team's already got the enemy. He goes back out the back door of the storehouse.
Took out a wolf.
That's it. All good.
Continues up the left, trying to keep as many structures in between him and the enemy fire. And the base looks clear. The team got most of them. The AI, like I said, is very good. I, however, am new at this game, so I am not very good. So it's nice to see. But Ghost Recon always had great AI. Now Nomad is heading forward. There is a workshop of some kind. There's a workbench and shelves. A helipad goes up to an intel marker, which is a piece of paper on a couple of makeshift tables. He has two options, a biovac objective or a collectible. He picks a biovac. And now he's looking around the base. You can see the mountains in the distance. There's another weapon there, but on the immersive mode that I'm playing on, you can only carry one primary weapon and one pistol. I'm not good in this at this game enough to be playing on immersive mode, but I'm the kind of person that likes to go for the hardest difficulty first. Nomad walks out. He goes up to the hill to where the RPG was. Finds a cache of credits, and in the distance you can see beautiful mountains, snow-capped mountains. One way, and then on the left it's all grassy as it goes downhill. Game's got some very, very nice locales. But that's just a taste. I'm going to be doing full games like this, more detailed. This was kind of more of a stream of consciousness, just doing it quick, just to give an example. And I hope you guys enjoy, and please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know any way I can make it better for anybody. If you are in need of audio descriptions or you just like them, this is my first time making really any content whatsoever, so please give me any criticism you can. I just want to make it better for everybody, and I want video games to be accessible for everyone, because everybody deserves to have that wonderful art medium as in their hobby. Thank you very much. This is SoundwaveSpectre, and I'll catch you on the next one.